Hello. Welcome. Good morning, noon, evening, time zone. Who's there? Here, Lamp, PCU, Sweeney, Bellhound, Panzer, Mr. Mordred, BHC. It's leaking out of an online class right now. Oh my god, you rebel. Whoa, Miss Traitor.
No, I'm not. I shall prove my innocence today. Maybe. Hopefully. You can't go live. I'm not done staring at my inbox for a CCC invite that will never come. You and me both. The third one is the good one, right? Right? Whatever lets you sleep. But yeah, Zelda Zone Zero announced another beta. Another invitation that I would probably not get. But on the bright side, apparently third beta is usually the last one for Hoyo games. So the game should come out after that. The next time we know about it, it should be releasing. Right? Right? I mean, not like I'm in a hurry anymore. I literally have too many things to do, so they can take a few more months. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, right. Me and Bellhound on that copium. Well, this funny gas canister next to you? I wonder. He will simply eat the smaller gachas. I guess you know how for people that use an emulator to play like Android games, mobile games, you know how at least with Momo it gives you like a bunch of unrelated games at the bottom, you know, like trying to get you to play other games. There's this one called Primon Legion, but since we were talking about CCC, I had like Hoyoverse on my brain, and I looked at it quickly, and I read it as Paimon Legends, and I was like, what? Neural Cloud. Just waiting for the game to open. Could you imagine? What will a Paimon Legends game be about? Hit new gacha game, Paimon Legends. Starring everyone's favorite emergency food, Paimon, from hit open world gacha game Genshin Impact something, featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series and Knuckles. Server disconnected? What do you mean? Hey, Mango Tango. Oh, there we go. We're getting in. Sanctifier privileges to get in now. Lies and slander. So I'm fixing my things around. That there, this here, that over there. But alright, I don't have that much to say today, and I don't want to go for as long as yesterday since I have to do some chores. My sister cleaned last week and she was like, okay, you have to, like, I clean like the living room, you have to like wipe the furniture of on our bedroom. And I was like, yeah, sure, I haven't done it yet, so I want to do it. I want to get that done today. So yeah, I'm gonna jump into the game. If my button works. Wow. I see. That's why it looked like my button didn't work. Anyway, there's the game audio. That's fine. Gonna remove my glasses. We have Plucky here talking our ears off. That was interesting. Yeah, that happens sometimes when I forget to switch to the game screen beforehand. Then when I try to do it live, it just explodes. I don't know why, it's like a weird thing that it shouldn't happen, but it does. At least it wasn't Sosi Nanaka voices in the morning. You don't want to wake up every morning to Sosi Nanaka voices? Sosi Nanaka noises? When will you come home? Alright, that's it, that's everything. Let me get these things. Right. Not every day, maybe 3 out of the 7 days, yeah, but not every day. Valid. We will lose the appreciation for them if we had them every day, right? Finally 5-star Betty, let's go. I haven't done it yet, but because I haven't been farming as much as I should. I have it at 4.5, I think. Can't spoil a good thing. Yeah, exactly. Alright, we finished chapter 1 yesterday and it was a ride. Still don't know whose memories Prof is living. But something, the old sanctifiers, something, the sanctifiers are like made to fight entropics, but also they have limitations put on them, so they can't like win against them. So there's something sus going on there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Atlas is dead. I'm pretty sure Electra is infected, and Alsamin is probably gonna die as well. And clearly something's gonna happen to Eos, and I don't know about Eosphorus. He either gets infected here or something, and that's why he's sort of working with the Entropics. Or this was like his canon event and now and then he becomes evil. But we shall see, So chapter 1 ended with them defeating Kaina. So now there's only Ptolomea and Antonera, I think there was the Spider Girl. And well, Malkira. Law and Hope is what I'm hearing? Yeah, pretty much. That's a summary of like Mika games as a whole. Who is a sanctifier you are impersonating is William. $10 and Entropics are a natural part of the neural cloud to stimulate change, but the Prof made them too hot, so they turn evil. I mean, you might be onto something there, you know? I'm like, they might have been put there on purpose. So I don't know, either to distract from something else or to like have the sanctifiers continuously grow, because I mean they're antiviruses pretty much, so it makes sense that they will develop like something that will fight them, so they will continue evolving to make sure that they will actually have proper defenses for the server. But like maybe after the whole server disconnected and everything went to shit, they couldn't be stopped anymore. I'm guessing, because I mean, if that's the case, I am guessing they will control them somewhat, you know, so they wouldn't actually go and destroy the entire server. But yeah, those are the theories so far, so we shall see. Let's see how far we can get to today. Whereas the Entropics are the force that keeps the server from overcapacity. That also could be a thing, because they made it so things that get infected, like agents that get infected, they can't really be reborn. Maybe they're like a what's the word? People number control. Forgot what's the name for like number of people. Yeah, they have the whole entropy like thing. Population control. Thank you, Mango Tango. Yeah. With some sort of fucked up population control, but I mean, these are just programs, so you know, like most people don't really care about the humanity of those. Why will they care about literal zeros and ones, you know? So yeah, let's see. Morning, cat. Time to wear your tinfoil hats. Yes, it is time. Part 17, Silver Lining. The way ahead is distant and indistinct, and the heavy clouds obscure the star's light. In the middle ring of the Tartarus sector, Eos looks into the distance at the ruined watchtower known as Object Tower B2. Alcyone is no longer in sight. Let's part ways here. According to our previous arrangement, Eos will travel with Kuruko while I will go alone. Comms are still impossible inside the Tartarus sector, so take the utmost caution when moving. Send up a signal arrow if anything happens. Fortunately, the activation of a halo can be seen from anywhere in the middle ring. Even with our comms, we can monitor each other's status by keeping an eye on the watchtowers. That does sound like something you'd say, Kuruko. Let's see which of us can activate their tower first then. It's a race! Eos, do you have any further questions? Eosporus, we only need to have the halos of 3 watchtowers active at once to activate the ring-wide halo, right? Indeed. So it is written in the Revelations. We've also seen the potency of the halos before this, have we not? Once we activate the halos, all the Entropics will be suppressed, and we will be able to destroy Malkira. Eos still got them hips, yep. Yes. All the sacrifices we've made up to that point will have been worthwhile. Eosfero's words seem to contain some kind of soothing magic. Eos nods and looks away from the tower. Relax. You think we just lost a battle from the look on your face? Pardon me. I ought to readjust my emotional models. You're giving yourself too much pressure. Go clear the redundant data in your system. Much as I'd like to give you a chance to rest and relax, we sadly do not have that time for that right now. Even now, Entropic forces are returning from the front lines to reinforce this place. Hesperus leads our frontline units, but even he cannot divert the attention of all the creatures in the Tartarus sector forever. Okay, so Hesperus is also around. I mean, not around here, but like he already exists. I understand. Time is precious, and we can't let this slow our future movements. Kuruko, make sure you take care of Eos afterwards. Afterwards? I was told it was a Kuruko channel, but I used to see a cute fox. Hey, Chapla below! Eosferos turns to me and solemnly pats me on the shoulder before turning to leave. Eos, let's get a movement. Are you okay? Kuruko? Did Eosferos tell you why we sanctifiers were weakened? Take care after? Yeah, that's what I was like, Aftercare? So we either bullshit her or tell the truth. I mean, this is Eos. I think she should know the truth. Perhaps Osferus didn't believe it himself. He simply told me his guess. Given the guess led toward a blasphemous conclusion, nobody could have spoken it out loud. I understand. Tartarus' weakening of the Sanctifiers was far too absurd, both in terms of its trigger and execution. That absurdity was the most terrifying thing about it, and I simply could not calm my uneasiness. I told you before that I know Eosferus very well, and if I felt uneasy about something, then he would too. And in truth, I could guess what you were talking about. Eos looks in the direction where Eosferus left. Your conversation with the Eosferus involved the gods, right? Agree. Indeed. The truth is, I'm a little worried about Eosferus. This mission is an all-or-nothing bet. We had no choice, given the deadline the gods set. When Osprus is unsettled, he turns to his faith for spiritual support and to his voice of reason for solace. But if either of them should lose their effect... Eos lowers her head, her sleeves fluttering in the wind as her sanctifier's badge glitters. After a moment of silence, she looks back toward me. Osprus is so strong that nobody in the reverse tower can imagine him being miserable or fragile. But I know what that looks like, and so do you. If anything really happens, then I'll be counting on you to do what's best for him, Gruko. After whispering those words, Eos looks back up and smiles at me while taking my hand, as though nothing had happened. Let's go take down the other tower. Shortly afterwards, in the middle ring of the Tartarus sector. In the former Sanctifier Watchtower designated Object Tower B3. Eosphorus slowly walks toward the watchtower, holding the relic in his right hand. His fierce, sharp operance easily disintegrate any entropics that cross his path. Oh, she's here. Welcome, Eos. The gear at the entrance is cut to pieces before she can finish speaking. Damn! Eosphorus steps over the Ptolemy chunks and enters the watchtower, where he is greeted by another courtsing girl. It seems your understanding of the relic has improved further. I believe you'll have fully mastered this weapon before long, no? I wonder what will happen when you fully unleash this sword's power? What's this? Does it discomfort the entropics that I am learning more about the relic? You sanctifiers are always so hostile. Why can't you just use something like that as a conversation starter? As you know, the ball has begun. But before the host speaks and the band officially begins playing, there will be a short time for the guests to mingle and speak. Ptolemy seems to consider Eosphorus a familiar, trusted companion. She turns aside and gestures for him to continue onward as he passes by. But up this tower's lower level has collapsed for various reasons. If you wish to head to the roof, you may proceed this way. Eosphorus' sword hand trembles, but in the end, he chooses not to strike. He takes a deep breath before blinking, then smiles. Please lead the way then. Your face. Your shock. Ptolemy looks up at Eosphorus. For the first time, she seems surprised. It will be my pleasure. Please come this way then. You can take a left turn here to return to the stairs and continue on the proper way to the watchtower's roof. Is the halo system in the center of the roof? Of course. The collapse did not affect the structure of the upper levels. Sounds like good news. Are you curious about my sudden change in attitude? I am merely ashamed that I do not know my partner as well as I ought to. I can help you understand. All you need to know is this: the Sanctifiers will wipe out all entropics. That is our purpose and the will of the gods. I am willing to see what tricks you have prepared to shake my faith. If these tricks end up helping me accomplish my mission more quickly, so much the better. Ptolemy chuckles, and her laughter echoes throughout the interior of the quiet watchtower. When I first met you, I found your conduct and that of your companion boring. You were nothing like the information I had obtained about you. Now, however, you seem as interesting as the persona I imagined for you in the past. You research me? The Battle of Warzone Somme, the aerial battle at 0426 CGN, the ambush of Warzone Boulder. We've clashed many times before, just in different ways from right now. So you were the Entropic behind those incidents. But you made one mistake. I was not the one who crashed the Entropic ambush at Warzone Boulder. Ah, was it Kuruko? No wonder. Our setbacks during the ambush back then dealt a fatal blow to our overall deployment. Both the execution and timing were most exquisite. It left a deep impression on me. If the reverse tower had more sanctifiers like you and Kuruko, then Entropics will be having a harder time. You flatter me. Which is why I'm curious. About what? I'm curious as to why, despite being taken by surprise and weakened, you will still choose to continue deeper into the Tartarus sector. If you wish to persuade us to withdraw, you can save your effort. We have the relic and there is the halo system in the middle ring. The first is an unraveled weapon. The second has been successfully activated to suppress ores of entropics, and when fully activated it can even reach the inner ring. Why should we not carry on? Eosphorus comes to a halt. He and Ptolemaea have reached the center of the watchtower's roof, and the core control terminal stands before the two of them. Do you need me to clear away the surface corruption? I can do it myself. Ptolemaea shrugs and stands aside. She continues asking Eosphorus questions as she leans against a nearby wall. Indeed, the relic is most devastating to entropics. The halo system is even more troublesome. However, you could not guarantee their possession before you set out. Why were you so confident that you could obtain them? Or are you saying that you are carrying on to take revenge for your friends? If I'm not wrong, that sanctifier's name was... Before she can finish speaking, Ptolemaea's body is promptly cut to pieces. Eosphorus puts away the relic without looking back and continues working on the core terminal. I do not recall giving you permission to speak his name. A brand new Ptolemaea steps out of the shadows. She picks a high place and sits down there, resting her chin in her hands as she watches Eosphorus work. Even the time constraints of this operation came from the revelations of your gods, right? I'm bored now. I thought I'd be able to see another side of you sanctifiers, but you are still the same. Your devotion to the gods verges on the mindless. Ptolemaea narrows her eyes, and the white lines of code race through her eyes is as though she's receiving a divine revelation of her own. If use obtaining the Rubik's map had such ruinous effects on the sanctifiers, then do you not think activating the halo system will have ill effects of its own? True. What happens if we continue further into the Tartarus sector and encounter more ridiculous malware? Then we'll just have to overcome them. Eosphorus' hands pause briefly over the control panel, but his sun returns to normal. Then we will simply overcome the penance we have been assigned. Oh? Even if the ones punishing you are the very gods you revere. Eosphorus straightens up and looks at Ptolemaea, then hits the activation key. We sanctifiers are the defenders of Magrasea. Protecting the cloud server is your calling. That's a good answer. Certainly better than something along the lines of my faith is beyond question. I know that font color. Eosphorus turns to the source of the voice. He's System's prime and ready for battle. The fact that Entropic managed to come so close without him even detecting her makes his heart sink. I told you earlier, the ball has begun. But before the host speaks and the band officially begins playing, there will be a short time for the guests to mingle and speak. The two of us have spoken at great length and leisure time is over. The following time will naturally be yielded to my noble master. Ptolemaea leaps down from where she is sitting and curtsies, then steps aside. A figure slowly emerges from the shadows, seated upon a grand throne of interlocking, writhing tentacles. I've come to see you, Eosphorus. Your operant levels. Are you a clone? It seems you aren't being very sincere about this meeting. I would like to meet you in person. Of course, but unfortunately a caged bird can't unlock its own prison. Relax, I had no intention of hiding myself. However, your limited warning systems were no longer able to detect me. Still, that is alright. I forgive you for being cautious. This is only your first time meeting me after all. More importantly, I'm very interested in you, Eosperus. Judging by your tone, you've seen me before. Of course. I've been looking forward to this day. To the day you could reach this place. To the day you could stand before me. That is, I will reach you like you want, and then I will destroy you. How cold. I thought everything Ptolemy did was enough to show you the kindness of the Entropics. Why are you still so harsh and aloof? Could you not treat me the way you did her just now? Valkyria puts on a show of being hurt. Even the tentacles below her droop sadly on the ground. However, this does not shake Eosperus. His thorny aura of hostility does not fade. Oh, sorry, I need to go pick up something. I'll be right back. Someone's at the door. I'm back! Stop crying! I love when enemies just tell you how devastating you were to their plans when they don't have to, yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Also, hey there, Admiral Fang, welcome. I have no interest in your disingenuous display. Our relationship is simple. We are nothing more than pesticide and pest, not audience and actor. If you Entropics truly had kind intentions for the Sanctifiers, if you sought some means of peaceful resolution, or other, more absurd and ridiculous considerations, then why not come clean at our first encounter? Because not every Sanctifier deserves the kindness of the Entropics. And here I thought I had already used up my one chance. You can have as many chances as you want. The same applies to Esperus, who is brawling with my children on the front lines. The world of the Entropics is much more direct than that of the Sanctifiers. An individual with potential will receive more chances than those who do not. Valkyria's tone shifts from hurt to delight in an instant. She peers outside the window, looking at the other two watchtowers through the glass. There is a hint of mockery in her tone. Also, I wish to emphasize this. Ever since the Sanctifier set foot in the Tartarus sector, you were no longer the arbiter of the nature of our relationship. If I want to see how this all plays out, then the Sanctifiers will all have to play their roles. You have clones in the other two watchtowers? Now, why will you think that? It seems you still don't understand the length to which I've gone. There is a price to be paid for meeting you in the middle ring. My sincerity does not come cheap. Still, that too is fine. Expectations are merely expectations, nothing more. I'm curious as to how far you can go. Valkyria's face goes blank again. She yawns lazily and sits down by a corner, hugging her legs. Below her, the drooping tentacles suddenly go erect and bristle with sharp points. Come then, Eosperus. Let me see if you can surprise me after obtaining the relic. Okay, what do they want with Eosperus? Unstoppable, stage 17. Day and night, where might makes right. They want his daddy energy. Oh no. Murderous advance. Yes. Overclock. Been grinding Limbus all day. The grind life never ends. As they will say from where I'm from. Lo que quieren es un chiquito. I see. Woohoo! Alright. Allergy damage! Whoa! Trading. Alright. Ali takes damage. No. Alright, let's get that one. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh yeah, we're perfectly fine. Sniper. Always. Medic. Oh. Ooh, pressurization. Nice. Let's go! Pew pew pew. True damage. Chum, chum. All right. All right. Someone say Proc. Well, as long as we win. No EOS. It's Sex Carrion Part 2. Let's go. Hey, Seiya. Meow meow to you too. No EOS yet. I am EOS-less. Oh, it's fine. It's alright. Challenge mode gave my max out teams trouble. Yeah, I mean, I'm only playing it hard, and I'm already starting to get in trouble with the last stages. I mean, it's not like I have all my teams like super built up, but like I'm usually good for events. Part 18. Wicked Illusions. Phantom separated by the merest of margins. Steamy? The lost points of light. In the middle ring of the Tartarus sector. After leaving the ruins of Watchtower Object Tower B2, Eos and I head into the depths of the labyrinth. Along the way, massive walls clash and intersect, while Entropics loom in and out of view. The natives of Tartarus sector stubbornly protest their presence in their own way. Stymie? Right. After turning the corner, another group of monstrous bodies break apart, crumble, and disintegrate before my eyes. What's wrong? You look like you want to say something, Kuruko. It's nothing. I just want to know that your strength and that of Eosporus are on a completely different level from the other greater sanctifiers. I downloaded some combat support models from my database to help ease some of the stress on you, but I guess it wasn't necessary. Well, Eosporus is one of the Sanctifier's leaders after all, and my existence was for his sake. Don't worry about it, Kuruko. Your specialty isn't combat. Your strength lie in analysis and leadership, do they not? I'll consider that praise. With a sigh, I return the short sword that I haven't even fully drawn back to its sheath, and once again bring up the Rubik's map to confirm our path forward. Seeing you this crestfallen is something new, Kuruko. It's kind of cute, and different from my usual impression of you. You've already done very well. Also, keeping the elite Entropics from catching up with us is more than a little useful. Honestly, with Electra badly wounded and Alcyone out of it, if you hadn't helped buy them time, I dare not imagine what would have happened to them. Pretty woman saying we're cute? Io shakes her head, as though she doesn't want to keep discussing the topic further, and shifts her gaze to the Rubik's map in my hands. It's because we're all different that we need each other, just like interlocking pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. Diversity is your strength, but why be frustrated by it? All you need to do is what you're good at doing. How you point out the way forward and remind everyone to avoid traps is also quite charming. Even if you say that, just as my voice trails off, another pack of Entropics comes into view. Eos obliterates them with a wave of her hand before they can even announce themselves with their cries. However, just then, I sense something out of place in the Rubik's map just as I put it away. Hold on, Eos. Are you still upset? In that case, why don't I leave you a few for a warm-up during our next encounter? There's no need for that. Let's talk about what I'm good at doing. Have you noticed something strange about the frequency and timing of the entropic attacks on us? I wave my hand to disperse the sense of oppression I was feeling just now, then bring the Rubik's Mac before Eo's eyes, indicating that she should view it with me. Every time the walls move, whenever we reach a junction, or when the traps activate, we get ambushed by entropics. Isn't that a normal development? I'd attack at times like this if I were an enemy. Problem is, they're being too precise with the timing of their ambushes. Their attack patterns are far too similar. It's almost as though they were ambushing us just because. I share the real-time optical data display that I'm using with EOS and highlight several items. Do you see? Once the rate of change and trend reach these thresholds, a pack of entropics shows up in front of us, as though it were planned. EOS rubs her chin thoughtfully. I wonder if I should get a second narrow cloud system installed. I'm just kidding. Your system interface is way too complicated, Kuruko. I'm having some difficulty handling the data flow. The categories you've highlighted do seem problematic, but that's as far as my analysis went. What do you think? So you can't see anything else either? In that case... I need to study the possibilities. I bring up the map again and try to reproduce the labyrinth data during the previous entropic attacks and examine the changes in the data from different angles. However, this isn't working. I don't have enough effective information. Not enough to produce any useful conclusions, at least. That's alright. There's still some time before we reach the watchtower. You can still gather more information on our way there. Let me handle the other threats. Is there anything else that I can help you analyze? Please do your best to go easy on the enemies when encountered afterwards, and observe their reactions. Let's see if we can learn something from them. Is that all? You can feel free to rely on me more, Kuruko. Pieces that are too squared off won't be able to fit together with their peers. You just need to stay on guard against any unexpected surprises. That's enough. Like you said, we just need to do what we're good at doing. Puzzle Piece, who's an extremely powerful fighter, number 1. Very well, Puzzle Piece with an extremely powerful narrow cloud, number 2. Perhaps when we put all the pieces together, we'll be able to find the solution to all the mysteries surrounding the Tartarus sector. I smile and nod, and then I focus all my attention on the slowly shifting Rubik's map and my data display. All my efforts are devoted to finding the truth lurking within, or perhaps the threads of logic that run through them. Meanwhile, Eos watches her surroundings. A moment later, she suddenly continues our previous conversation. Still, it would be terrible if we got a picture of the Tartarus sector if I were pieced together with you. Let's pick something else instead. Such as? Eos activates her detector module and slowly scans me from head to toe with what might be actual seriousness, before stopping at the symbol representing my status as a sanctifier. Such as a picture that represents us as sanctifiers. Sounds great. I know, right? I'm sure something that represents the divine and the glory of the sanctifiers will reassure everyone and give them a strength. In that case, what kind of picture would you choose, Kuruko? Daybreak! An expanse of white? What happens if I say daybreak? Your namesake will be good. Huh? I'm talking about the faint light of daybreak after the dawn has come. If you're a piece of the puzzle, then the full picture will be hope. Love and hope. I think about what the two of them said before we set out and laugh. Then I jokingly imitate them as I speak. Eos, the future of my Gracea is in our hands. In the middle ring of the Tartarus sector. I advance deeper into the labyrinth with Eos, and as we get closer to our destination, the number of Entropics attacking us grows larger and larger. However, Eos' quick reactions mean that they do not pose a threat to us at any time. Kuruka. These numbers have come up quite a few times. Maybe if I slotted them in here. Or here. Kuruka. Huh? Is something the matter, Eos? We've arrived. Whoa! I look up from the vast fog of data, and the ruined watchtower known as Object Tower B1 looms before us. Well, have you learned anything yet? Currently, we have been attacked 41 times, and there are 148 sets of data linked to them. I tried using the Rubik's map to replicate the changes in the data, but I haven't been able to identify any activity trends in the labyrinth. Do you think you might have been imagining things? Perhaps. I frown and verify that the coordinates of Object Tower B1 on the Rubik's map is correct, and then put it away. Do you have an estimate on the number of enemies inside the watchtower? Do you need me to help with the scouting? No. The entire structure is very spacious. There are no enemies inside or any high-density operand sources. Will the Entropics have destroyed the Halo system inside and simply left? The video image shows that the Halo device is intact. At least, on the surface, it appears untouched. It's quiet. Too quiet. I'm starting to feel uneasy. Don't worry, I'll protect you. We advance into the watchtower one after the other. Eos is at my back, orienting herself in readiness for battle. Relax. No matter what schemes the Entropics might have, they'll have to face us head-on in the end. If they're gathering one tower to ambush Eosphorus or Alcyone, Eosphorus has the relic and he's the strongest fighter among us. You don't need to worry too much about him. On Alcyone's side, her Halo is fully activated, so things are safer for her. Even if she meets danger, she can launch an appropriate signal arrow. Have faith in them. They'll be fine. They'll be fine! We continue upwards as we speak. For some reason, the internal structure of the tower feels wrong to me. If you're still worried, why not verify your rendezvous point with the Rubik's map? That way we can go to support the other towers right away if something comes up. That makes sense. I take out the Rubik's map again and change the display to show Object Tower B2 and Object Tower B3. This is when I realize where the problem lies. The coordinates. What's wrong? Our watchtower is fine, but the coordinates of the other two towers has shifted. I reflexively look toward my blind spot, but what I see shocks me. A shadowy figure emerges from behind us and plunges down on us. I grab Eos around the waist and tackle her to the ground. A glint of cold light flashes past us, slicing our clothes open. You really are a keen one, Kuruko, but it's too late for you now. The best way to trick a smart person is to make them think something is wrong, assume a problem exists, and draw their own conclusions. As for me, all I need to do is mess with the conditions needed to arrive at those conclusions and my aim will be achieved. A spider girl! I really like her face. The shadowy figure climbs onto the ceiling and dangles down, revealing the bewitching smile of a girl inverted above us. use 148 sets of suspicious data for my coordinate shifting command when every single one is entered into the Rubik's map. The web you weave for insects is completely different from the one needed for a beast. Don't you think the ones made with tremor-sensitive 6 are great? The smart bugs will study the web and draw close. Now, if it had been that sanctifier called Atlas instead, I might have gone for a more direct trap. The girl comes her back aside, and her blade legs point down at us. Welcome to Antinora's brand new lair, made especially to capture sanctifiers. This fake watchtower took me quite a lot of effort to build. I even managed to replicate the weathering too. I hope your performance will be worthy of this stage. Hey yo, we've been bamboozled. Stage 18, Bitter Brawl. Light in hand, I shall pierce the veil, dispelling doom. Alright, let's go. Skill has subnormalic allied tools. Should I try the shield one? We're trying the shield one. Was it a good idea? We shall see. Preemptive rip. Thank you. Allergy damage! Damn it! Trading area. Let's see if I can get something interesting. I shouldn't go for only anomaly areas, but they call to me. They call to me. You wouldn't understand. Alright, there we go. Alright. Guard. Alright. Anomaly. Let's go! Oh, nice. We're good. I mean, Kuro died, but it's fine. Bleed. Ooh. Now. All right. Okay, destroy that thing first. Easy. Easy. Allergy damage. Upgrade. True damage. Oh, it's hair! Even her, she's always upside down. Prioritize the enemy further away when seeking targets. Deal increased damage as distance to target increases. Oh. Look to the target enemy and begins to spray, dealing physical damage split evenly between enemies in a 2-tile radius. Only one target in range. If an enemy unit dies during this skill, it immediately stops. Okay. I feel like it's really gonna kill me. It's like, oh no, it attacks. It attacks increase on range. I should have brought some frontliners. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Seems like we'll be fine though. It looks like we'll be okay. Now. Her range increase doesn't matter if everyone is in her face. Yeah. Mission. Woohoo! Light swallowing darkness. Where is it? Was it not a... What was it? Was it not a title? Oh, I can't see it anymore. What was it? I'm confusion. Was it not something for here? It did tell me I have something new. Background? Ah, there we go. Didn't know those were a thing. There we go. Let's go back. Oh, hello there, Faretti. Let's do stage 19. Turn of events. To be at others amidst the adversity, calling their name. It's fine. I will simply not claim anything. How's narrow clouding? Fine so far. I haven't suffered too much yet. I'm still being called a traitor. It's true. It's not true. Lies and slander. A trader is a noble profession. You're right. Trader, exactly. That's what everyone means to say. Sheesh! Did I just see a girl's like character in that game? Oh yeah, there's a few. There is a few. Just trading one set of friends for another. It's not like that. Come on, hit harder. Cloud connected to Gesh Frontline. Oh, don't you know Narrow Cloud? Sir Mordred? Oh, sheesh. Create a function card. What if I go double medic? Will this be better? I haven't played it yet, and the deepest part of KO nowadays in terms of games. Oh no, but I mean, like, don't you know about it in general though? Like, don't you know it's connected to Girls Frontline? Like, we're literally playing as Shikikan. They're called Professor here, but it's literally Shikikan from Girls Frontline. That's why it's called Gears Frontline Project Never Cloud. It is in the title. Whoa, title drop. Roll credits. But yeah, in Aerocloud, it happens in the same Gears Frontline universe. Let's try for intermediate. It's basically, I mean, it is in the Gears Frontline lore that there was something called Project Nevercloud a few years before the Gears Frontline story started. Which is from where we got Narrow Cloud backup technology. Which is so recurrent in Gears Frontline. But yeah, basically at some point Persica receives a message that something sus happened during Project Narrow Cloud. So she asks for help a trusty commander to go into the cloud server and try to find out information about what happened. And also try to get the trapped dolls inside back to reality. Okay, the last one is they're gonna kill me, but we'll try nonetheless. Oh yeah, I am so dead. Anyway, Persica sent the commander into the cloud server to try to find out what happened, and as I said, to try to get the trap dolls inside back to reality. And she gave commander like the highest permissions, which were the permissions of professor. So like commander is pretty much acting as the professor. Nobody here really knows much about their background. And yeah, it's been pretty much been their adventures in the cloud server. With a good old classic Mika love and hope sprinkled all over it. Just in virtual reality. No, I'm late. Hey, you kinda right, hello. Me adventuresy. But yeah, that's why you see some characters from this frontline. Because a bunch of these are... Most of them actually are characters that like... You know, this is where they were before being like shipped to Griffin and Kruger and becoming part of Griffin and Kruger and joining the commander. Which is why they don't really recognize them and they don't really have any combat background. They just mostly talk about their lives before. The only exception being 416, which she asked Persica to send her after the commander to help. That was like a whole mess in its own. There's a character event about it. But that's why 416 is here. She's acting, you know, as if she doesn't know to keep appearances. Can't have the professor, the commander exposed. So like she calls them professor and whatnot. Don't forget Sent is a badass, she is. But yeah, that's why you see a lot of Gears Frontline characters here. There's also Kuro, MDR, IDW, and a lot more I don't remember off the top of my head. And that's how we got, yeah, the best version of IDW. Betty. But anyway, part 19, Metamorphosis. Nourished with love. Love and hope. Nourished with love and given shelter, the sprout now awakens. In the middle ring of Tartarus, at the old Sanctifier Watchtower, Object Tower B2. This is where Alcyone is. The purple tide of the Entropics is halted outside of the halo, surrounding the entire area. However, the Entropics still remain still. Perhaps they fear the damage that the halo will do to them, or the petite figure standing guard in front of the watchtower. With a twisted cry, the Entropics flood into the halo from all directions. As they near its center, the horde weakens, deforms, and finally dissolves into liquid entropy.
Judgment Arrow!
The golden arrow parts the purple sea and dispatches countless Entropics.
Target struck. Now recharging.
Golden operants gather in Alcyone's hands once again. But it seems as though the entropic ores around her have chosen this moment to speed up their advance on the watchtower.
Sentry guns, fire at will!
I used to have a sound effect for these ones, but it takes too long to load for them just to be like so I only use it when in the off chance when they talk. The Entropics are mercilessly slain by the fusillade of fire from the sentry guns, and Alcyone uses this brief respite to fully charge her operants. Her golden arrows and the interlocking fields of fire bring this battle to its conclusion.
Okay, I can do this. With the hell on the watchtower's defensive armament, I can hold out until the other two watchtowers activate.
During the battle, Alcyone looks back to where Electra is. Alcyone opens the repair system's real-time update window and checks it again for the nth time.
Repair system operating. Repair progress at 40%.
Only 40%? You need to hurry, Electra. Until then, I'll do my best, Atlas.
Alcyone strokes the keepsake from Atlas and then looks resolutely outside the halo again. Gagra! Graga! Oh, this scene? Oh no. I always get scared every time Seiya comes in and says, oh, this scene. oh, this part.
Not going to give me a break, are you?
The Entropic army beyond the halo rallies itself and mounts another charge.
But I won't be careless again this time. Remaining operants, 17%. Commence battle!
That is very little operants. Oh, okay, this is Alcyone's.
Of course I knew that the Alcyone from before the reset was your big sister. I learned that instantly from a casual search of the database. But she wasn't me. The Alcyone in your heart must have been someone you cherish more than anyone else. But I don't remember anything about her. If you wanted to use me as a substitute for her, I could have cooperated with you and become her. Or if you didn't want to see me, I could have simply stayed away from you. Whatever you wanted, I could accommodate and make it work. At least that's what I thought would happen, but then you skip up to me and call me your little sister. You even forced me to eat chocolates. Eating is pointless for a sanctifier, and that stuff was bitter and sweet. You never once mentioned the Alcyone from before to me. That was a relief. Having a big sister felt pretty good too. And the chocolate, it tasted good too. Remaining operants, 13%.
I'm guessing like this model likes chocolate, I guess, since Arcaris is also a big fan of chocolate. Alcyone draws her longbow, but before she finishes charging up her shot, the Entropic army suddenly splits into 3, each plunging into the halo from a different direction. Alcyone does not hesitate. Instead, she calmly puts her bowstring back. Her golden arrow sights down the Entropic horde coming right at her. The sentry guns join the fray as well, targeting the other 2 groups. Under the severe damage inflicted by the gunfire and halo, the foremost Entropic suddenly collapses. However, the Entropics that follow in its wake absorb its corpses even as they continue forward.
Cannibalizing themselves, are they? These demons make me throw up. Still, don't think of getting even a single step past me. Behind me stands...
Alcyone is about to draw her bow back when a violent shaking suddenly occurs from the watchtower.
This is...
The shaking is accompanied by ripples in the halo projected by the tower, as though it might vanish at any moment. What?
Warning, core control is reporting that Halo is online.
Oh no!
Is it a malfunction? Did the Entropics infiltrate the watchtower?
Scanning for abnormal signals. Core region normal. Repair region normal. Fire control region normal. All regions scanned. No abnormal signals detected.
The early warning systems are reporting everything is fine. Yeah, you useless thing! I'll go look myself!
The wavering halo shatters, and the writhing Entropics are suddenly revitalized. However, golden arrows drive them back before they can approach the watchtower.
Sentry guns! Maximum firepower! Hold on until I get back!
Alcyone fires off a few more explosive arrows to serve as landmines for the Entropics, and then quickly flies back inside the tower.
inside the former Sanctifier Watchtower, at the core control terminal. The terminal is surrounded by a cloud of smoke, joined by the occasional spark from short circuits.
Damn it, when did Entropic sneak in here?
Asani draws her bow back all the way and fires a shot above the console. As the golden arrows strikes past, the wind of its passage sucks all the smoke away and leaves the room clear.
Maybe I should just cut out random scenes when RC sound makes you paranoid. Now, why did I confess my weakness?
Where are they?
For content.
Her petite body tenses up as she scans the room over and over again, but there are still no Entropics in sight.
Where are you hiding? Oh no! What if they've gone over to Electra?
Asani runs to the repair bay at top speed. But what awaits her there is the activated repair system.
Electra, she's gone.
Oh, this scene, Jeffrey eating bread.
Electra, where are you?
I don't like how that sounds. Why does she have purple? Why does she have a purple name?
No need to shout, I'm here.
Her reflexes work faster than her conscious mind. Alcina looks up excitedly, eager to face the owner of that voice. Of course. But instead, she is met by a sharp blade piercing into the mound of her abdomen. Liquid entropy pours deeply into the wound along the blade's length, and searing pain spreads inside her body. Alcina looks at the monitor inside through her blurred vision, but it still displays the repair progress.
Repair system operating. Repair progress at 40%.
That's right. It's me, Ali. Electra. Why?
That familiar voice, that sudden attack, the ache in her belly, and the constant sound of the alarm.
Okay, was she kinda bad though? Why is she kinda bad though?
You call my name, Vixis Alcyone?
Warning. High order entropic signal detected.
Electra, you... What did you... But it isn't Vixis Alcyone, but Ali.
The purple tracery, the strange body shape, and that crazed tone of voice. There is no doubt that this is entropization.
Entropization. Demon.
Dizziness gnaws at her neural cloud, and Alcyone struggles to make out the look on Electra's face amidst the mass of alerts filling her vision.
I'm sorry. Are you mad, Vixis Alcyone? I was just playing a prank. Does it hurt? Let me heal you.
Purple operants gather in Electra's hands. Electra steps forward, and Alcyone steps back.
Don't move around. you'll open up the wound. Bear with it, Ali. Soon you'll be a friend of mine too. I'll be with Big Sis Alcyone forever.
Electra.
Alcyone bites her lip and backs off to make room between the two of them. The blade removed from her wound as Sopra trips from it.
Ah, I told you not to move. That must have hurt, right?
Stay back!
Alcyone manages to steady herself, and her hands tremble as she pulls back her bow and aims at the person before her.
Electra. No, you're not Electra.
But I am Electra, Ali. I'm more awake now than I've ever been. I can sense everything from the past to the future. Won't you join me? Along with Kuruko, Eosphorus, and Eos, we'll all be together and we'll never lose anything again.
How did you become like this?
How? Why don't you take a guess, Ali?
As she looks at Electra's playful expression, a crimson figure suddenly appears in Alcyone's mind.
Prof!
What? Ah! An ominous purple spreads from the high-order Entropic's palm and explodes inside Electra's body.
Warning, system structure damage at 50%. Warning, basic power transmission programs offline. Warning, system turbulence.
Damn you! It was Kaina.
Well done, Ali. You figured it out so soon. That's right, it was thanks to Kaina's hard work.
Hey, yo! She has fangs. You can't do this to me, game. Let me send a screenshot to a friend. She needs to see this. Maybe. If evil. My god. Alright. Time to focus. In my bad again.
Well done, Ali. You figured it out so soon. That's right, it was thanks to Kaina's hard work. Although the reason why this seed of entropization could flourish was due to your efforts, Ali.
Huh? What do you mean?
Guess you're gonna have the same reaction with Sugar. Oh no, are there more characters? Or is that from RC? Fuck, Kuro-san is literally dying to say it about her!
It's because you were so kind and cautious as to perform a deep repair on me, Ali. That gave the seed of entropization the perfect time in which to gestate. And the operants from the repair process gave the seed all the nutrients it needed. See how lovely it is.
Electra runs her claws lightly over her body. She seems very satisfied with her current state. As she watches the irrational Electra, Alcyone wants to say something, but the words refuse to leave her throat.
I should have performed a full diagnostic on Electra back then when she skipped it. I should have insisted on it. If only had... I should have performed a full diagnostic on Electra back then when she skipped it. I should have insisted on it. If only I had done leave me Electra, it's all my fault. I'm sorry, Atlas, Kuruko, Lord Diosphorus.
Since we've confirmed that the halos exist and that they have suppressive effect on the Entropics, then it is time for us to strike back and cleanse the demons. All Sanctifiers, take heed. Alcyone, you will hold this watchtower and ensure the safety of this halo. You will also be in charge of Electra's treatment. Alcyone touches her chest in pain, but her eyes are fixed on the watchtower's core control terminal.
Now isn't the time for self-pity.
Wow, I'm surprised. You're still thinking about how to complete your mission, even now. Earnest and reliable little Ali. You're just like Big Sis Alcyone was in the past. Even when she encountered difficulties, she'd pull herself together. She was small, but she always stood in front of me to protect me.
Electra slowly walks towards Alcyone, her claws splayed wide. Behind her, hordes of Entropics emerge from the shadows.
Whenever you find a problem, you need to prepare to deal with it. Do you know how much effort it took us to make these watchtowers part of us? But it's alright, we're almost there. Just a little more and you won't need to try so hard anymore. Still, can you really do?
Alcyone answers with her actions. An arrow flies forth. Electra takes a defensive stance, but the razor wind in its wake still grazes her.
Don't look down on me. And don't look down on Electra.
Aw, the baby! Stage 20. Enemy in our midst. In matters of life and death, the pains of remorse fall by the wayside. Hey, Nostromo! No keys. Oh, it's one of the tower defense ones. Alright. I mean, quote unquote, tower defense ones. Oh no, caps lock. But no, Nostromo, it made your greeting all the more enthusiastic. Great sounding, almost Kingdom Hearts music. Do not speak that name in my presence. But yeah, the music is great. Come on, get those guys! Get those guys! Select a sniper, alright, bring me Kudo. Alright. Come on, destroy those guys. Excellent. Select a guard. I mean, guards are not that useful in this thing, but we take what we get. Can guards be ordered to stand still? Nope. You can't really order anything to anyone. You just kinda drop them and they do their thing. I mean, you can like target them, but like that's it. Like order them to focus on one target, or like. Oh, you know, I have this thing. I have this thing for these stages. I forgot. So yeah, I could give them a steal. But it's fine. So it's fine. It's usually not a big deal. Select a warrior. Okay, we get racy. Oh, Race is out there. Oh, I could change her for a garden. Yum. Pum 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 pum. Pum 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 pum. Not pum pum. The death times in between waves are so awkward. Look at Plugin's damage, holy shit. Select a medic. Alright. Of seen, no you. Hey, Haku! You might have a 416 in hand, but it's spiritually a cow 8. It just keeps going up. She had reached 300k. How goes to reading? Beautiful things are happening. And people are still calling me a traitor. Happy things, love and hope. So true traitor. Alright, part 20. The third arrow. When she announces the signal arrow's significance beforehand.
Why won't you let me go to the border battlefront? My training of course have exceeded the passing mark many times.
Ali, it isn't time yet.
What do you mean it isn't time? Is it because I was reset before? I want to go wipe out Entropics with you and Kuruko.
It's enough that you're thinking like that, Ali.
Stop treating me like a kid. Didn't we used to go on missions together before I was reset? Why can't I do it now? Squishy squish. Oh, who's that? Oh, your cheeks are so soft and puffy. They feel so good. Electra?
Electra, are you back from the front lines?
Yes, I am. What's happening? Is Sally being difficult? I am not being difficult. I just don't want you to treat me like a kid. I want to be like everyone.
Ali, the border battlefront is different from your training, you know?
Electra's smile fades as she gives Alcyone a serious look. But Alcyone gets the feeling that she's looking through her and at someone else.
The Entropic's action far surpasses what our systems can predict. A single mistake might lead to you and your friends being lost. Sanctifiers are reset every battle, or even outright deleted. Entropized agents cannot be reset, and the same applies for Sanctifiers too. If you're not prepared, you'll have to end up living with regret and resentment in your heart.
Electra, that's enough.
My fighting power is perfectly fine. I won't mess up.
Sometimes there are situations you can't easily escape, even if you don't make mistakes. When I say you're not prepared, I'm not just referring to your ability to fight.
Electra picks up one of Alcyone's arrows and hands it to her.
Defending Magracea and fighting the Entropics is both our calling as Sanctifiers and our glory. If I were infected by the entropy and you had to delete me to keep it from spreading, will you do it? If I were entropized and you had to fight me to the death, could you shoot this arrow at me?
Who says I can't?
Alcyone snatches the arrow from Electra and squeezes it tightly.
If that day really comes...
You're shaking, Ali. You're not ready yet. Your arrow isn't ready to kill.
Alright. We're not training now, so better put that arrow away. Atlas waves his hand to break up the deadlock between them. You've been at the border battlefront all this time and only just came back. You should get some rest, Electra.
I guess I am feeling a little tired.
Electra looks down at her clothes, which are spattered with operon and liquid entropy. Her smile is back on her face when she looks up again.
Sorry for being so stern just now, Ali. Oh, I'm not supposed to have a personality like that. To apologize, why don't I take you with me next time when I slack off?
I'm not going to slack off.
Still, you're right, Electra. It's always good to be prepared. Once Sally is ready...
It'll be time for me to set foot on the battlefield. And right now, this is the battlefield.
In the middle ring of Tartarus, inside the former Sanctifier Watchtower, Object Tower B2.
Judgment Arrow!
A golden arrow slays an Entropic trying to approach the core control terminal.
Where are you looking at, Ali?
Alcyone senses the air moving from a strike behind her and immediately pivots while drawing her bow. Behind the sharp claws pointed at her, Alcyone meets Electra's eyes. The golden arrow flies forward, but Electra merely gives a weak smile, easily cutting the arrow's shaft.
What?
Ali frantically pulls back for another shot, but she's too late. Electra's claws have Alcyone's throat in a death grip and they lift her off the ground. Her other hand punches at the stab wound on Alcyone's belly.
You're so amazing, Big Sis Alcyone. You destroyed all the Entropics that took me so long to make. But that's alright. Those guys from outside will be here with us soon enough.
Electra crushes the golden arrow in her hand, and the menacing smile on her face sends a chill down Alcyone's spine.
It's not over. Oh dear. I'm sorry, that must have hurt.
Electra extends a claw and gently rubs at Alcyone's face.
You look all filthy and injured. Looks like you really have been working hard, Ollie. It's alright. It's okay now. I'll send you to the repair bay. And soon you'll be just as lively as me, Big Sis Alcyone. You'll survive this time, Big Sis. I'm sure of it. Electra.
Electra suddenly exerts her strength, and the force fills Alcyone with pain. She thrashes her legs around, trying to struggle free, but it does no damage to Electra whatsoever.
Don't worry, Ollie. This is a necessary step to plant a seed of entropization. It'll go easier for you if you pass out. Relax and leave it all to me. Sentry guns. Fire!
As the sentry guns open up on her, Electra hurriedly lets go of Alcyone and backs off to avoid the streams of gunfire from all sides.
That was close. Well done, Ali. To think you had other sentry guns ready. But where were these sentry guns originally hidden? I searched very carefully around the control terminal, you know. Even though I've lost most of my permissions, I should still have been able to find them.
Alcyone grabs her throat in pain, but she still keeps the sentry guns pointed toward Electra.
Not good. I can't stop the bleeding. And I'm almost out of operants too. I need to think of something. Electra! Wake up!
I've always been wide awake, Big Sis Alcyone. But why are you rejecting me, Ali?
As Electra looks at her with an evil grin on her face, Alcyone has no choice but to back up several steps to keep a distance between them.
The state of Electra's entropization. It might already be.
You're so reliable, Ali. Still, it isn't yet time for you to use your strength, so just leave it to me for now. In turn, I'll be leaving Electra to you. You will also be responsible for Electra's treatment.
I'm sorry, Eos. Lord Eosperus. I cannot protect her. Are you worried about Eosperus and Eos, Ali? It's alright. Lady Malkira will reunite us all. Along with Guruko, of course. And Atlas too. I'm sure Lady Malkira will be able to resurrect him and bring us all back together. Atlas.
Among Electra's mad ravings, that name strums on Alcyone's nerves.
That's right. We'll be just like before, all together again.
A golden arrow sinks into the ground near Electra's foot.
Big Sis Alcyone, I told you that half hurt their attacks like this. Oh man, so it was an explosive arrow.
The arrow embedded in the ground detonates and throws up a cloud of dust. Alcyone uses this opportunity to hide.
That's right. Atlas is dead. Sanctifiers killed by Entropics in Tartarus. There's no repairing them, no resetting them. All we can do is wait for the Pantheon to generate something similar to them. However, Defending my Gracea and fighting the Entropics is both our calling as sanctifiers and our glory. However, Atlas will feel his calling, and I won't let anyone insult him, not even you, Electra. This is an honor that belongs to a sanctifier.
Alcyone fires 3 signal arrows in rapid succession out of the watchtower.
Signal arrows. It seems you made up your mind, Ali.
1 is a request for help. 2 means help is coming.
And 3 means a fight to the death. Very well. Perhaps I was looking forward to this day.
An eerie, murderous aura erupts from Electra's body.
We hone our blades in the darkness. We defend order in the face of chaos. We bear a light in the long night. We must not abuse our power because we are strong, and neither can we abandon our responsibilities because we are weak.
Alcyone holds her hand across her chest as she recites the Sanctifier's Creed.
For we heed the revelations of God, and we act to carry out His will. Because we obey the same voice, together in eternity.
Alcyone takes a deep breath. She conjures up a flaming arrow, then presses its head to her wound. The heat sears the wound shut. The heat sears the wound shut, and it keeps more occurrence from flowing out.
Come, Electra, let's fight until all the hells in the middle ring go online.
Oh, Ali, you look so cute when you try so hard. But you really need to face the facts, you know?
A crumbling noise from outside the watchtower accompanies Electra's words. The Entropic army begins pouring into the watchtower through a breach in the wall, but Alcyone does not waver.
If you have forgotten what those words mean, then I will help you remember. If you have become the darkness, then I shall become the flare that lights up the night.
Alcyone knocks an arrow and takes aim at Electra's chest.
As a greater sanctifier, this is what I must do. Both for Atlas and for you.
Damn! Alcyone kinda badass. Also, hey, Horace. Yeah, live categorization. Sheesh. I just thought of something. What if the Eucharist we know is actually Entropic Electra being her in an attempt to be with her? I mean, that's kind of what happened with Odile and Odette. Remember that it was Odette, the one that originally got infected. And then she literally fused with Odile, and that's how she infected her. So they were both, like, together. And, like, she had a similar reasoning of, like, you know, this way we'll be together forever. Dun dun dun. But anyway, it's time for a short break as I go refill my water and I go to the bathroom, so we shall continue. I can go for another hour or so probably. Let's see how far we get. Because as I said, I want to finish a bit earlier today, so yeah, I'll BRB. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Thank you for holding. Thank you for waiting. I have returned. And it's time to suffer in a stage. So yeah, stage 21. Entwined desires. Unfulfilled wishes. Unreachable shores. Welcome back. Thank you. Alrighty. Oh, sniper. This is positioning. Truly. A positioning of all time. Did I overclock? I did, okay. Am I winning so far? Yeah, but I have some trouble on the last stages sometimes. Sometimes I don't. So I'm just waiting for the boss battle that will absolutely destroy me. I know it will come. And imagine who will come on top in the death battle. I mean, Al7 is probably gonna kick the bucket, let's be real. Let's be real. I don't think Al7 will make it. There is a filter stage, we don't mention which or know once you try it. Oh, now. Sure it will. Pew, pew. Function library. Ooh, I like these ones. Let's go! Oh, let's go! Shield for the final zone. Upgrade. What do we upgrade? This one. So far, so good. Just Angela going through it, but it's fine. Sniper. Gotta always get all the sniper functions. Gotta buff Clocky. Whichever. K. No, I don't wanna increase the difficulty, thank you very much. Thank you, but no thank you. Medic. There she goes. Mass deleting like 3 enemies at once.
飽きたわ。
Okay, trading area. All right. That's it for now. Excellent. Oh, there's a narrative area here. Oh no. That is never good. And there's one after the battle as well. Oh, an hour.
Arrows clash against claws. Inside the watchtower, Electra continues battling Alcyone.
This feeling takes me back. The feeling of Pixie's Alcyone when you got serious, and the joy of simulated battle. And you're so cute when you get serious, Sally. Don't worry, I won't let you die. Why don't we do it like in the past? If I win, you listen to me. How about that?
What could possibly go wrong?
Alcyone does not answer. The arrows she fires not only keep Electra from advancing, but also wipe out Entropic's advancing on the control terminal.
I might have talked big just now, but Electra really is too hard to handle. Also, she's well stocked on operants due to being entropized, and I'm already at the end of my tether. Electra, come fight a sim battle with me!
That was sudden, Ali.
It's so much of a pain. Why don't you ask Atlas? I'm seizing every chance I get to slack off. Because you said I'm not ready yet. You'll understand if you fight me. I'll prove that I can enter the battlefield too.
You're exactly the same as you used to be. Alright then, since you're asking.
Although you agreed, why did you never go all out? Now that I think about it, you were the one that wasn't prepared, right?
I guess I lost to Ali again.
Electra, you had me dead to rights just now. Why didn't you strike?
But you're so cute, Ali. How could I bear to do it?
Quit painting my face. Listen, we're greater sanctifiers. For the sake of my Gracea, we can't slack off, whether it's fighting Entropics, or patrolling, or in sim battles.
Honk Mimir.
Listen to me! You're a greater sanctifier, yet you act all ditzy and laid back, and keep running from practice. What are you afraid of?
Alcyone evades Electra's claws with great effort, then fires a golden arrow as a parting shot. However, Electra easily parries it.
That's because Alcyone's trademark retreating shot. You know, I'm much more familiar with that move than you are.
Electra, today's practice... Huh? Electra? Where is she?
Honk Mimir.
Get up, you koala!
Huh? Is that you, Ali? Did you smell the chocolate I made?
What's that? Ugh, it's so sweet that it's making me shudder. What's with that?
This is a snack that I spent all night and all my effort making for you, Ali.
What the heck is this? Wait, you spent all night on it? Was that why you were late for morning practice?
Today's morning practice?
Ah, it was a special class for training shots, right? I mastered that in The Sims long ago. It'll be fine even if I miss it. Quit making excuses. I never used it before in my sim battles with you. I'm sure you'll be able to make good use of the retreating shot. I need to get close to defeat it. Then I'll just need to think of a way to keep you from getting close. I should give it a try next time. Hey, wait, don't try to run away. Thanks to you, I figured out how to win. Judgment Arrow!
Alcyone grits her teeth as she weathers Electra's onslaught, then uses a blind spot in the terrain to fire off a shot. However, Electra seems to have read her every movement. Her arrows are no good against Electra. She knows their trajectory, their timing, everything about them.
That's the way. It's been so long since I could go all out when fighting you.
This is it.
Her sharp claws shred the edges of Alcyone's clothes. Alcyone pulls out an arrow and barely manages to block Electra's attack. Alcyone's labored breathing indicates that her opponent levels are at their limit. But at this moment, the two of them are closer than ever before. As she looks at the familiar face that's almost touching hers, Alcyone smiles.
You're finally looking at me, Electra.
Electra jabs at Alcyone. Alcyone does not dodge, but moves into the blow. Electra's claws pierce her petite body.
Ah,
Oh god, the gasp.
In response, Alcyone extends her arms and grabs Electra by the throat.
begin hack!
Oh, they're both screaming.
Unlike the expected hack, the traces of entropization on Electra instead counter-hack Alcyone.
I can do it! This is going to work!
This is not going to work. Entropic Electra. Physical damage to the enemy with the greatest HP and all nearby enemies within one tile. Okay, gotta keep Croc alone, hopefully. Enter dodge stance upon losing every 20% of HP. God damn it. Stifles the enemy with the greatest max HP and siphons their HP. Enters dodge stance if the target survives. God damn it! I hate you! Godspeed, little brat! You shall be missed. Alright. Alright, ladies. Get her. Hopefully. Sheesh! Okay, that wasn't so bad.
Warning. Warning. System improvisation at 10%. Warning. System improvisation at 24%. Warning. Infection has exceeded critical value. Warning. Entropization suppression program is no longer effective. Entropization cannot be reversed.
Scanning target entropization rate.
Subject Electra entropization rate at 99%. Entropization rate at 94%. Terminate connection immediately. Subject Electra EFF designation changed from Entropic to Sanctifier.
This will do.
Ali? Oh no, did she actually...
Electra, not calling me Big Sis anymore?
Oh, did she actually manage to lower the improvisation on her? Oh no, this is gonna be so sad.
Ali, you force a connection between our neural clouds?
Yep. This way, I can share the infection of entropization.
But
I know.
Warning. System improvisation at 45%. Warning. System improvisation at 55%. Direct electro improvisation rate at 94%. Improvisation rate at 95%. Terminate connection immediately.
I know sharing the infection won't actually cure you. Just buy you some time.
and you'll end up being irrevocably expected too.
Yep, but it's alright.
Alcyone grabs her chest and gets up before heading to a terminal.
System reconnection complete. System command. Restart Halo.
Pure white light instantly fills the watchtower. Sensing the threat of the halo, the Entropic spawn to the watchtower and make a mad rush toward the core console. However, Alcyone condenses an arrow out of operants and stabs it into the ground. The golden fire spreading from the arrow engulfs the console and the flames ward off any Entropics trying to approach.
That should hold you off for a while. Now the mission can be completed.
No! They hit me with the CG. Crying.
After setting up the halo again, Alcyone stumbles over to Electra.
I'm sorry, Electra.
Alcyone, I really do like you, Ali.
Yeah, you're the best too, Pixie's Electra.
This seems like the first time you call me Vixis.
Yep, because a certain dummy was calling me that for too long.
Alcyone gently strokes Electra's cheek.
I'm so sorry. I still couldn't protect you in the end.
Well, it's your fault for being dummies, after all.
That's true. If only we could both be reset in the Pantheon.
The Pantheon can't save sanctifiers who've fallen in Tartarus. But if we could be reset, what kind of relationship will we have?
It feels like we'd still argue all the time.
They do.
And I have the feeling that I love chocolate, thanks to a certain someone.
Warning. System improvisation at 95%. System collapse imminent. Subject electron improvisation rate at 99%.
The purple threads of entropization creep along Alcyone's body like thorny vines.
Ali,
Yeah,
it's time.
yeah,
Good night.
good night.
Alcyone slowly stands up and draws her bow.
Lord Deosperus, Eos and Kuruko, may fortune smile on you.
Do you know that in CN there was a stab sound in this part? There was a stab sound in this part. I heard it. You censored it for Ian? No. It just played in my ears. I was about to say there was a stab sound at the end, which I did not like. Mika censored you in particular. Man. It was sort of on the soft side though, like if you were playing on the speakers with like low volume, you might have not heard it. But I did hear it through my headphones. So either Asani stabbed Electra or she stabbed herself. Yeah. Or I mean, she might have stabbed both of them, but maybe they just played one stabbing sound. They thought one was enough. But man. Wait, oh, this reset. Oh, but I have no money. It's fine. Right in the Kokoro. Man. Why do they keep doing this? They can't keep getting away with it. Let me do...
What's up, Reggie? What's up? Why are you meowing? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? What? What do you want?
Alright. Enough cat talk. This is stage 22, we need the Fang. Approaching steps, an unbreakable formation. Rigi meows for the lost when she does. She was like rolling on the floor, on the kitchen floor, which usually means she wants food, which is weird since she usually doesn't eat so early. But it's fine. I'll give her food in a little while. Oh no. Oh no. Naka fell. Oh no.
Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Recovery. Anomaly. Function library. I see. Upgrade. Sheesh! Thank you, Hatsuchuri. God damn.
だから安心して眠って。あなたたちにはどんな風に見えてるの？
Will I be able to clear this stage? I wonder. I wonder. Alright. No. Please, please. Now. There we go. Shield. What should we get rid of? Nothing. We just increase the deck size. Okay. Upgrade. Sweats. Yo, her HP went down like crazy. Okay, they can still do it. They can still clear. Okay, but this one, no, this one is not gonna be clear. This one is not gonna get cleared. Victory. Victory has been achieved.
Alright, I think for today we're gonna do part 21, then stage 23, and we'll leave part 22 for next time. So let's go. Part 21, Moment of Hunting. Shadow after shadow haunts the scattered light.
In the middle ring of the Tartarus sector. But at what cost exactly? The high order Entropic called Antenora has a smug smile on her face, as though Eos and I are flies caught in her web. Both Eos and I are keenly aware that we have stepped into a trap, and one that has been carefully prepared by a high order Entropic. Let's go! Eos attacks almost simultaneously with my words. The ray of operance directed at Antenora creates a brief opening for us, and we withdraw towards the exit.
Why are you so eager to leave? Are you unhappy with this snare that I've set?
A terrifying figure stands in the direction where the exit should have been. We turn back reflexively, and in place of Antenora is the passage by which we enter the tower. Are there two exits? Or...
What's wrong? Are you sanctifiers all the silent type?
Is this part of your trap too?
It's just like the info said. No wonder Ptolemy cares so much about you. You're arranging for your friend to break out even as you try to pump me for information.
The movement in the air hits me before her blade does. Just as Antenora cleaves down on me with her sharp forelimbs, a transparent barrier deploys as Eos interposes herself in front of me.
And then we have you, the most emotive of all sanctifiers. Surely your heroic intervention will expose a weakness in you.
Eos, look out! A near sensation fills me, and I instinctively run up, putting my arms around Eos and throwing us both aside. An entropizing blast hits the place where we were standing a moment ago, and the stone at our former location begins to slowly melt away.
Thank you, Kuruko. It's okay, but it seems like this Entropic knows us very well. We can't get caught up in fighting her. We need to complete our mission first.
We turn and head for the exit, but we end up running into Antenora again, while the exit appears behind us like before.
Looks like the entire trap is under her control.
Antenora looks at us with a playful glint in her eye as she applauds.
Well done. As expected of Eosperu's left and right hands. Both of you are still quite calm. Still, don't you think you're being a little too arrogant by discussing how you'll escape your huntress when she's right in front of you?
Antenora's voice suddenly appears behind us, accompanied by the sound of something sharp slicing through the air. Eos reflexively erected defense cannot stop Antenora's carefully aimed attack, and the razor-sharp blade leg pierces Eos' arm. However, it does not hinder her movements.
Eos, 1 o'clock.
Got it. The operance gathered in Eos' hand turn into a starlight that lunges out at Antenora.
What a shame, you missed.
I really like her design. Damn it.
Cannon fire from inside the fake tower crashes against Eos' defenses, forcing her to take a few steps back. Antenora descends from the ceiling once again, eyeing us hungrily with a mirthful look in her eyes.
Spider webs. And a fake tower whose terrain you can change?
Bingo! Too bad you don't get a prize for that.
In the next moment, Antenora's voice speaks from behind us.
Kuruko, can you analyze the patterns on this trap? I don't have enough information. Got it. I'll create an opportunity. Be careful.
Eos nods, and light begins gathering around Eos. A stellar radiance fills our surroundings.
The struggles of the prey in the web.
Now, the look of despair on the prey's face after it realizes its struggles are pointless is quite delightful too.
So we are Eosphorus right, left hand? Yeah, apparently.
She's vanished again. No, she hasn't vanished. She's using the terrain to hide herself. If I focus on her movements, I should be able to spot an opening. Well, have you found the answer to the riddle?
Antenora's form flickers constantly throughout the cramped space, while Eos studies her every movement.
Got you.
A meteor streaks out in the direction where Eos is pointing. It throws up a cloud of dust where it hits, creating an opportunity for escape.
Wow. Kuruko, let's go. Well played. Unfortunately, that was the wrong answer.
Antenora suddenly appears beside us, and a sharp blade stabs into my side. The incredible pain forces me to my knees.
Kuruko.
Antenora vanishes into the darkness again. It seems she is going to do what she said and toy with us until we die. Eos stands in front of me and warily surveys her surroundings, protecting us with a fragile, transparent barrier.
I'm sorry, Kuruko. It was my fault for being careless. This is her domain. She can freely control every part of it. It's unrealistic to think we can escape in one piece. You should go. I'll delay her. No, I was analyzing the values of that exchange of yours just now. It's very likely that she can draw on the Watchtower's power, in addition to this entire region being a trap she set to catch us. Bingo! That's right! The entire Watchtower is under my control. How about it? Are you going to keep struggling, or will you be good and give up?
Don't twist my words. You say this place is under your control, but that's not entirely true, is it?
Oh, she has shark teeth! My weakness.
Both your movement patterns and your attack methods give me a strong sense of deja vu. I take out the Rubik's map. And now I figure out why. The fact that you managed to induce me to enter erroneous information into the Rubik's map suggests that you're extremely familiar with its inner workings. Or rather, you know how the Tartarus sector works like the back of your hand. It will be too difficult to erect a watchtower out of nowhere in the middle ring. The truth is, only half of this is labyrinth terrain. The rest is just an illusion you crafted, right?
Does that mean the moving of the exit was caused by the labyrinth shifting?
First, she deceived us with the actual terrain, and then she layered more and more illusions over it. You really work hard on fine-tuning the right mixture of lies to truth. But unfortunately, I know the Rubik's map very well too.
Pray which get a smack over incorrect conclusions die sooner, you know?
Oh, really? Then why aren't you pressing the attack right now? Is it because the labyrinth is shifting again?
But she's a spider, not shark. She can be both.
Two cannon blasts go off in front of me. I can feel Antenora's anger even through the operant barrier.
Now, how should I reward you for seeing through my trap, Kuruko? I know. I'll sew your mouth shut and then perform a little craniotomy on you.
Thanks, but no thanks. Kuruko, we're going. The exit's at 7 o'clock.
You know, it's really rude to ignore other people's preparations.
We run towards the direction indicated by the Rubik's map as the sound of entropizing shells explode behind us again. Antenora must have predesignated this entire area for entropizing shell bombardments. This should be it.
Don't think you can get away.
I tug on Eos to avoid the trajectory of the entropizing shells, and Antenora appears behind us again. She chops down with her blade legs, but they are blocked by meteoric brilliance.
Don't forget about me.
Gah, you're such a pain.
The exit is just ahead, Eos. With spider webs, cannon fire, and blade legs behind us, the light in front makes the illusion of the tower look like it's rippling. A bad feeling rises in my heart. No! Eos, stop! All I can do in the little time we have to react is shove Eos away. The illusion shatters and is sticky, flowing entropics floating in from the labyrinth's passages, but I am already in their midst.
Devour.
Disgusting lumps of purplish flesh detach from the walls and swallow me whole.
Run. Now!
My final words are lost in the airtight, dark purple prison.
I was going to play with you for a while longer, but that final touching scene was worth it. You won't run, will you, Eos?
Kuruka! Eos ignores Antenora's provocation. Instead, she gathers her operants and fires at the ever-swelling blow of entropics, trying to save the person swallowed within.
Kuruka, answer me if you're still conscious.
However, the starlight falls into a black hole, to no avail.
Oh, what a stirring sight! Still, I can fulfill your wish to join them in death. Come and become my dinner together.
Antenora's blade legs thrust towards Eos. She struggles to avoid them while calling Kuruko's name.
Oh, how tragic! Even though you're a greater sanctifier, you're powerless before me.
She no longer stabs with her sharp blade legs, but turns to slap with them instead. Each strike lands accurately on Eos' wounds.
Yes, that's right. Are you mad? Are you frustrated? Are you scared? The feeling of slowly burning the light. Truly, it is the most delicious seasoning for death. Antenora.
The signal flare arrows in the distance drown out Eos' words as the light of the Sanctifier watchtower gradually goes dark.
Oh my, I didn't expect you to prepare fireworks for the occasion. Alcyone? But how?
All the Sanctifiers know what the arrows mean. They are a signal that was decided upon entering Tartarus.
I guess that gift which I had kindly for you must have gone off. Ah, if only I could have seen it. Those two Sanctifiers. What were their names? Alcyone and Electra, was it? They ought to be killing each other around now.
Antenora opens her hand, and a seed of entropization blossoms within it.
I'm sure your despair will be so much richer if you could see it too. What a shame. Oh, so sad you can't even bring yourself to speak? Poor dear. Still, that's alright. I'll send you to meet them right away.
Antenora lunges at Eos again. Eos seems to be in the grip of her sorrow and stays still, quietly awaiting death. The blade legs fall, and it is then that Antenora realizes that Eos' eyes are not filled with despair, but burning with anger.
Kuruko! What?
The purple prison explodes right next to Antenora. She reflexively dodges, but Eos immediately follows up with an attack. In a flash of starlight, two of Antenora's blade legs are pulverized, and she crashes to the ground.
Why?
It's so funny that they didn't bother to make a different sprite, they just turned the sprite around.
As Eos approaches Antenora, more and more motes of starlight fall from the heavens, pulverizing the entropics with their radiance.
Eos.
Kuruko. Alcyone and Electra.
Say no more. The 2 points of light representing Alcyone and Electra slowly vanish, and the Sanctifier watchtower in the distance lights up again.
They died to fulfill their mission as sanctifiers. We can't let their sacrifice go to waste.
Traps! Stop her!
Antinora, you seem to enjoy the game of hunting others, don't you?
The snares from her spiderweb sprayed out at Eos, but they evaporate before touching her.
Still, you took the Greater Sanctifiers too lightly. How could a sacred Greater Sanctifier be reduced to a demon's prey?
So you were attacking the Entropics just now.
You said it before, didn't you? A hunter can't prepare enough when stalking their prey. You seem to think you know our abilities very well, but as a hunter, you ought to be prepared to become the hunter in turn. Now then, this is for Alcyone and Electra.
Eos stops and looks at Antinora's frightened face.
Kuruko,
Show her what a real sanctifier is like, Eos. Sheesh! Boss fight. Stage 23. Flagrant light. Oath and faith. Everlasting. Okay. Oh, I got Eos! Okay, this is gonna be easy. Easy.
アンジェラはここでアナライザーのデバッグ完了。見ていてくれ。私の戦いを。出発するの？私の実力。
It's gonna be easy with Eos and Cloquet. Kuruko will know what a real sanctifier is. Shut up! Alright, Eos, you stay there. Gotta hit them with the nuke team. Yep. You know it. Alright. Trading area. Now. Woohoo! Speedrun. Oh, it's the jellyfish. What does this do? The minute that this against a range HP shield equal to 50% of max HP. Yo, speedrun? Oh, this is a jellyfish.
Okay, so Clock
Toki got MVP, but Eos did the most damage. Interesting. I read the title as Entropic documentary. I got confused who will do a documentary on these little devils. I mean, wouldn't you? Ooh, allergy attack! Allergy attack! Sniper, of course. Don't question, when you play a mobile to stream, does the save data transfer between your PC and your phone? Of course. Most games nowadays let you log in with what's it called? With an email account. So I just log in with my account in whichever device I'm playing. Function library. Ooh. But I'm almost terrified to move my FPGA account from one device to another. Yeah, no, because the thing is, that's what I say, most games do have this option. Fate Grand Order is not one of them. So like to transfer Fate from one device to another, you need to have a transfer code, but you can't. You can only play the game on one device. I love that Fate Go is the worst game I've ever played, and I've somehow played it for years, respectfully. I mean, I played it for years as well, but eventually I got tired. The gameplay tires me out, and the gacha was awful, so I was like, goodbye. It was created before that feature? Yeah, and they never updated. The Familia story, is it okay to pick up a girl in a dungeon game? Had a weird transfer like that, and since I played on an emulator, I ended up messing it up because of changing emulator settings. Now! Flagrant didn't play, they say it's a money sucker. The thing is, I mean, I think they added, I'm not sure actually, but like back when I played it, imagine, there was like the raids were awful and there was no pity. So you could continue pulling endlessly and like never get the character. I'm a bit worried for Prof. Okay, she's getting healed. Good. Aim had Goblin Slayer event characters? No! Oh no, that sucks. I never fell into the Fate rabbit hole because it wasn't compatible with my phone back then. You dodge a bullet! Oh, increased deck size. You might have worked on that. Of course you worked on that. When I stopped taking the bus, it got so much harder to play. The story sequences are so long that I don't have time to play it waiting in line or whatever. Yeah, no, that is a game that you really need to like sit down and play. Like all the games I play are long. So like Gears Frontline, especially Mika games, you really need to like kind of sit down with them. But the thing is also the fights could take forever, unless you were like those insane people that have like the weirdest that will like min max every character, and I could do like they could do the fights in like 3 turns or less. First gacha game I played was Azure Lane. Riveting story on there. My first Gears Frontline, I played the Japanese version, so that also made the translation harder because I could not read it. Oh yeah, I know that feel. It's not surprising considering you play gacha, maybe you play Love Live, it will be shorter. I did play Love Live for a while also, for like 3 years. I will wake up at like 3 AM to rank. Man, I need to get rid of something, I don't know what. This one, I guess. I dropped it though. I can't keep up with rhythm games anymore. They just rhythm games, they kind of require you to like marry to them. Is it the same as kills? Okay, yeah, same as kills. Woo-wee. And if I need a second job, I'd play other gacha. Yeah, man, reading games take so much of your time. Like if you wanna be up to date with them, because I mean they're releasing like events and stuff like every week, and it's like it's too much. Holy fuck! I require things that give you some time. Well, I got absolutely deleted. What just happened? I do not know. Come on, Croc. I believe in you. You think Croc can clear these guys? One Croc and a dream. Best girl in Neuro Cloud, Nanaka. I mean, if we don't count 416, but that doesn't count. Oh no, she's not gonna make it. She survived a while though. Alright, let's do we go with the flexible strategy? And let's just let them go at it. And then if I fail, then I'll try to actually play. Sheesh. Oh yeah, fun fact, Trog is 3 units from the start of the game, and she's still one of the best guards as far as I know. Can I just retry right away instead of having to wait? Yes. Alright. Goddamn. Why they actually make me play, I hate this. No, I was doing slightly better. I just might need to like put them up close. Come on, Eos. Carry me to victory. Let's go! Yeah, she had, she hits harder the farther away people are. So I was like, okay, let's just get everyone on her face. Eos for the win.
Antenora hides in a corner of the labyrinth. Her shattered leg blades are slowly regenerating, and her smugness from before is nowhere to be found now. The sound of footsteps approaches.
Hiding again.
This is thinking it looks pretty hot. The spider girl? Yeah, she does. And she has shark teeth.
Come on, come closer.
The quiet sound indicates the trap has been sprung, and the lurking hunter moves with lightning speed.
So long.
Antenora stabs at the sound with her leg blades, but she is met with Eos' calm smile.
Oh my, have you finally come out? Let's continue then.
What?
A ray of golden light smashes through Antenora's joints, which spray purple operants. Her freshly regenerated leg blades are crippled again.
Why, what? Were you wondering why I didn't fall into your trap? Considering you were using such crude tricks, I'd instead like to ask you this. As your illusions have been dispelled, why do you think I will be fooled so easily?
You were waiting for me to regenerate.
The starlight gathers.
Several rays of starlight fall, smashing Antenora's leg blades once again. She crashes heavily to the ground.
Alright, you can regenerate again now. Although, why don't you guess which of your legs I'll blast off next?
Are you torturing me like this for revenge? Is it really good to be doing this? Wasting your strength here?
Antenora's teeth are chattering. Pain and fear have been thoroughly engraved into her neural cloud.
Torturing you?
A ray of starlight pierces Antenora's belly.
Ah!
You think this is torturing you? You don't deserve that yet. Go on, tell me what you did to Electra and Alcyone.
What I did?
Antenora suddenly laughs out loud.
You still think you can save your friends? You sanctifiers are so not.
Eos blasts Antenora again, but it doesn't stop her creepy laughter.
It doesn't matter. You can kill me here if you want. Didn't you want to know what my gift was? It's simple. I had kinda planted a seed of entropization in Electra. The seed had sprouted and borne such succulent fruit. You should know what happens to entropized sanctifiers, right?
That ought to be enough for Lady Malkirat to enjoy the sight of sanctifiers killing each other, no? How do you think it feels to be betrayed by your trusted friends? Surely you die in hatred and despair, right? How wonderful!
Eo's only response to Antenora's maniacal laughter is merely to raise her hand.
It seems you still don't understand the greater sanctifiers.
With a wave of her hand, more rays of starlight fall.
The Halo has been restarted. They upheld the glory of the sanctifiers to the very end. A despicable demon like you will never be able to understand such a noble sacrifice. The fact that you're attempting to taunt me in such a crude manner only proves your foolishness. The glory of the sanctifiers!
Off she goes. As more and more shafts of stellar radiance strike her, Antenora's laughter grows weaker and weaker until it vanishes completely. Eos stands with her back to me for a while. I don't even need to check to know that she has reduced Antenora to sightless atoms.
Anti-gravity booba, yeah. Are you alright?
No need to look like that. I'm fine. No more Entropics showed up to help Antenora even after I made her suffer just now. Looks like this watchtower won't pose any further threat. Let's make haste and activate the Halo on this side.
Eos smiles to me.
Relax, I can still fight. Let's go, we still have a mission to complete. The real watchtower isn't far.
I reach out and catch Eos as she falls.
Don't push yourself. Hang on to me. It seems I've shown you an unsightly side of myself.
Operas gather around Eo's fingertips, and warm light bathes her wounds.
Good thing you were here, Kuruko. We'll definitely wipe out Malkira and complete the Sanctifier's mission, right?
We will. Totally, absolutely, completely.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, of course we will. Of course we will. So am I crazy in thinking she kind of has the face and headgear of wisdom, even though her body is more like a spider when the wisdom? Yeah, I do feel something very familiar about her. I do believe it's a visor. It does look like wisdom. You know, just like how Kaina looked pretty much like Raven. When do we get her? God, I wish. Don't tell if we defeat the Entropic once. Let me go to the shop. She will see what I can buy. More neural kits, I guess. Get all the neural kits. Wait, why do I have a notification? I was just there and saw nothing. Oh. I'm more concerned about when we get Electra. If only. I should have enough for a temple now. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Here we go again. No. God damn it. God damn it. Man. Man. Unbelievable. Oh no. God damn it. How much are we missing again? I left at 22 question mark? Oh. She will come home eventually. Yeah, we're on part 22. I mean, we're getting to part 22 out of 27, right? 27 parts, 30 stages. I'm on part 22, stage 24. Okay, so we don't have that much left. Don't cry, Kuru. We'll get it next time. So yeah, let me get back here. Close the game. Because yeah, that's all the time I have for today. I need to go have lunch and then clean up. Or my sister will kill me. But yeah, we'll finish next week, maybe. I'm considering still whether we do Neural Cloud or more reverse 1999. There will be reverse collapse for sure. But other than that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There will be reverse collapse for sure. But yeah, I kind of want to do reverse collapse and reverse 1999. So just so it's like reverse weekend, haha. But I need to level more up. I need to level up more in reverse, I feel. I might leave it up like either or. See, maybe if I manage to farm enough, I'll do it next week. If not, we'll just finish Neural Cloud. So yeah, it's either gonna be Mika weekend again or reverse weekend. Just two different reverses. And for the week, yeah, you shall wait and see. I'll have the schedule up today at night because I'm doing something. We're doing stuff on Monday, so I want to have it up today. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, Reverse going to release. I'm so excited. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Reverse Collapse for a while. Get ready, guys. It's like 100 hours, so it's gonna be a while. There's only 40 minutes left of today, then tomorrow for you. I won't complain at all. 100 hours for the full reverse playthrough. Apparently, yeah, it said that about 100 hours. I mean, there's also multiple endings. We shall see how many times I die. Hopefully there will be guides at some point. Because I'm probably going to need them. And I'll need you guys to backseat me, probably. I'm not that good at strategy games. I enjoy them, I'm not that good at them. Faster or slower depending on how fast you read and how empty your brain is, exactly. I mean, it's honestly not just the story, it's also the stages that take time. You know, stages are not... stages are not really, you know, you just kind of go in and make them. Most of them require some amount of thinking. Play on challenge? I will never. I will simply die. I will simply evaporate. I'm going into hardest difficulty head first and die respectable. No one that plays strategy games knows strategy. Let's go. Full collection or else? Are you gonna tell me where all the items are? Only autosaves you won't spend forever save scamming. I don't really save a scam much unless it's like necessary for collecting things. But we shall see. Iron Man mode. Proceed to save at a terrible spot. Yeah, that could also happen. The first VTuber that will go for 100% achievement playthrough reverse collapse. Since playing OG XCOM, all I do is save scam with multiple saves. Whenever it's the end. Hey, Doc! But yeah, we shall see. We shall see how I do. You guys can come and laugh at me. I did well enough in the demo, I guess. But we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, for now, I gotta go. You playing XCOM? No, Reverse Collapse next week. Reverse Collapse next week! Woo! Also my birthday! Yeah! Thank you, Mika, for the birthday gift. Now actually give me the game, please. Thanks for the stream. Yay! Thank you guys for coming. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry, I'm having a brain moment. Content creator keys where, Mika? Hey, yeah, Mika, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Stay tuned for the schedule. Thank you for coming. Remember to stay safe, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves. And I'll see you guys next time. So, bye-bye.